Good evening. What a privilege to be here after 2 years, right? 2 years. And so count it a joy that we can come together for Lent. Lent, as you probably know, is the period 40 days before we celebrate Easter. We're coming at this time of preparing our hearts for that. Lent goes back as a tradition to about 325 AD, after the Council of Nicaea, that people began setting apart this time. The 40 days is to be, the same as or coincidence with the 40 days that Jesus spent in the wilderness preparing his heart for ministry and then being tempted by God. So it's a 40-day period. During that time, tradition says we should be focusing on three things. One is justice toward God, is the way it's referred to. And that means we dedicate ourselves anew to prayer and connecting with God. And then there's justice toward others. In other words, this is a time for almsgiving, for giving gifts to bless other people. And then third, it's justice toward ourselves, to realize that we're not all we present ourselves to be, and we need the cross. And that usually involves fasting, at least in tradition. Our early tradition had them fasting on Wednesdays and Fridays from morning till mid-afternoon. In the tradition that I'm familiar with, we'd give up something for Lent, right? It would be not the sign that we're doing something significant in giving up, but the sign that there's something that we're going to not have that will remind us of our need to be turning to God and to giving to others. And so we've come to set that in motion for the next many weeks. That we'll be people who are focusing on God, on ourselves, and each other. And tonight we want to do that with each other. So would you stand as we sing together? Were you there?